Welcome back to week 5 of the road to becoming a YouTube GOAT, bro. This week been kind of chill. It's nothing too different. I will say though right off the bat that the videos that was uploaded this week, they did actually quite well. I guess I'll touch on about the... Did I even talk about the run and bun one last time? I think I made a video while I just posted it, but the run and bun video, like, it did okay. It was where I was trying to, you know, do like a trending game, but maybe I should have timed it better, since I guess nothing huge was gonna happen with run and bun, or nothing huge had happened for a while. But the video got like 1K, but I uploaded like a Pokemon Platinum remake video. It's about a game called Pokemon Luminous Platinum, where it uses Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl or whatever as base. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a remake of a Pokemon game that not a lot of people liked, but a mod basically made it more enjoyable. Now, first day it did like okay, I guess. I mean, it got like 200 views. I was like, yeah, it's probably just gonna tank. But now a couple days later, this is what, the 23rd, and I upload on the 18th. It's sitting at like 8K views right now with like 334 likes, and that's really good. I didn't really expect me like sort of slightly tweaking the title and finally choosing what thumbnail worked the best, since I did split test on it between two, will make such a difference. Now, I also uploaded Xenoverse the other day too, since I was talking about making my Nomad series into one big video instead of having them all spread out, just to keep it more concise and easier for viewers to find. Currently, it has like 321 views, 26 likes. I don't know if it's gonna change or whatnot, but I will of course try to get that video out more. And of course, I want to be pushed out more. It's my Nomad log videos, which is one of my, this is my most compassionate sort of project. You know what I'm saying? I'm really putting everything I have into that series. Other than that, today I'm actually going to record the Pokemon Too Many Types video. I don't know when Alfred is dropping that video on Too Many Types 2. I am gonna try to capitalize on when he uploads it. I upload it too, and have the keyword in the title, description, all this. So hopefully my video gets a bunch of traction too while it uploads the sequel. And of course, I can sort of bounce off the sequel as well. So I can sort of bounce off the video I posted by playing the sequel as well. Like, imagine you're doing good at everything. But I'm definitely gonna hold it like for a long time until he posts it. Like, I will literally just keep it scheduled for a long time, post it when he drops it, and see how it does. Like, this is something I hadn't really done before, like timing and upload for a really big creator. Often I don't think that's good, but because he's, or well, the people he knows and his team, whatever, make the game, so he's gonna, announce it with the video and whatnot, I'm pretty sure, which should in itself bring more traction. But that's the plan. I actually did a top 5 Pokemon fan game video as well, which should do good. It's more of a broad type of video. Hopefully it brings more eyes to the channel and whatnot. That's obviously the aim with this type of video. It's my first ever like proper top 5 fan game ROMAC video I've ever done, so I hope it's gonna do well. I hope people enjoy it. One of my top 5 is very unique, but I'm not really here to talk about that. But obviously from this, you can hear I'm trying to go for a lot more broad style videos. Of course, my Nomad lock will always be something I do, because that's truly something I want to be pushed out in the future when I get big. Like, that's when I have my established fan base. Like, I'm talking like thousands, bro, like thousands, and they just post whatever, and they's gonna eat that shit up regardless. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's been pretty chill. I'm trying to think, because there's been small things that have been happening throughout the week that sort of correlates with the grind. And now when I think about like yesterday night, it's so funny because in the Reborn Evolved community, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a fan game community, Pokemon fan game community consisting of the games of Reborn, Rejuvenation, and Desolation. And it's actually cool because I saw someone mention my name. Like, they're like, yo, I saw someone drop like a 12-hour video on Reborn. And another guy was like, oh, you mean KelviTalks? I was like, shit, like, you know who I am? So I'm assuming a lot of people saw that video. And it's kind of funny too, because the person was like, well, 12 hours is a long video. He's probably split to 4 parts. And it's so funny because I saw it. I was like, yo, like, hello. I messaged the person and I was like, I actually do have this split up in multiple parts, but I wanted to do a big episode and it did better. I just felt like I needed to say that, because I always like to say what my intention is with certain uploads, because people might think something else. It's a 12-hour video. It's very long, but it's crazy because it's my top 5 most viewed video, a 12-hour video. So that should honestly say a lot. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's really cool to just being recognized. And I think I touched on this last video too, but that pentalock idea, we're gonna do like a Nuzlocke challenge speedrun thing between like a bunch of people. But the looks of it, it's gonna happen on Monday, which is really nice, but the time is gonna be so ass for me, bro. Something I would really enjoy to look back is I won't need to worry about my neighbors anymore when I move out and get my own place, because they'd be holding me back from recording or recording or streaming at certain times. That's why I really like to just record early, also because I'm full of energy, but I don't need to be afraid of holding back with how loud I am or anything like that, you know. But at least that's getting more finalized. But you know, neighbors, not much I can do for now. I just gotta push. And I feel like this is something I'm finally able to talk about in this video, in my videos, because my sister isn't home and she doesn't watch this channel, I'm pretty sure. That I was talking about how I didn't have a job at the moment, and I think I mentioned this in another video that I'm trying to, you know, really grind out Legend ZA when that drops. And I don't have a job right now, and I won't be looking for one until I've like finished ZA. And I don't want to say this out loud when she's home. Maybe she thinks like, well, what are you doing? You should be looking for a job, whatever. But look, right now in my current situation, I can live with my own saved money for about 1.5 years, and that's a very long time. As you can see, I am not going into this blind. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Even if I had my other job, I would have just called in sick, you know, and try to capitalize on the fact that a huge mainline Pokemon game is coming out, which will contribute a lot to the channel. A lot will happen, and it could be the one thing I need for my channel to really blow up, you know. I don't know. I really don't know how things are gonna go down. The thing is, for me recently as well, I've just tried to detach myself from my videos way more, like in the sense of them doing good or them doing bad. Whether this video I post gets 300 views, sucks of course, but I will obviously look, okay, what did I do wrong? What can I improve? And if a video gets 8K views, like I said, I'll be like, okay, that's actually nice. Maybe I can take away something from this, but I don't want to feel too happy or too sad about either results. Just neutral ground. And I felt like this is more healthier too. And a bit of a personal issue with myself is I just feel like people don't really care that much about the videos. I don't know how to explain this. I do have a community, I do have a Discord, I do have people in my community I talk to every single day, you know, and I'm always on my grind, and they wish me nothing but the best, but even then it feels like I'm still failing as a creator, not being able to capture their attention or making them click that video, because I can obviously tell, you know, I'm not some big celebrity. I still can see all the comments on the videos. I don't get bombarded with comments. I see everything basically, and it just makes me think that when an hour has like passed of launching a video, or maybe even a day or two, and there's about like 5 comments, and I know my community is way bigger, I think to myself, what am I doing wrong? Like, what am I missing to just capture the attention of my viewer? You know, they could be all active and everything in my Discord, or like I said, just wish me the best, like they actually want to succeed, but I'm still failing to capture their attention. I don't know if that's just the video idea. I don't know if it's just they don't really find my content interesting anymore, but they just want to be around and, you know, talk with the community, and that's fine. But as a creator, I just need to understand what I'm lacking in, because I don't want to have this sort of victim mentality and just blame everything on the algorithm or everything, you know, on something else. Like, I try to look at it from a point where it's like, what am I doing wrong? And the truth is as well, it's not like, it's not always, you know, on me. Like, there might actually be something else that is out of my control, and I feel like I should think more about that when I get critical thinking like this, when it comes to why certain viewers might not click this video and they might click this one. There's a whole bunch of things, and I feel like caring less about my videos has been helping me deal with this mindset that sort of like nobody really cares. And I don't know, like, this sounds kind of sad, but I don't know if this is one of the reasons why I'm not really going as hard on my videos. I don't know how to explain it, but I've been recording a lot more, obviously, because before it was the other way around, that I edited more than I recorded. But now, since I'm doing full games in one video, it's sort of like, yeah, I'm gonna try to prioritize recording a bit more, which is normal. But for example, today I'm gonna record like after this that too many times video, but I still got this like Deltarune video in the back I've been working on for like maybe 1.5 days, maybe. You know, like before I probably lock in like 2 to 3 days and just finish this video, but I was like very sped out, and I felt like I don't have that same sort of excitement or motivation to just get the video done as soon as possible. Not in like a rushing way, but it's like, okay, let's just focus on this video, let's not record anything. But now, as you can see, I'm like, yeah, let's record this, let's do that, and I'll edit a bit, like I'll edit for like maybe like 4 or 5 hours, and then just do something else. I don't know if that's good, I don't know if that's healthier. Obviously, depending on what I work on as well, I'll feel more motivated with it, or why can't I speak, bro? Depending on what I edit, obviously, I will feel more motivated than whatever else. I might be editing a Nomad Lock video, which I'm really excited about, compared to like some random one-off video. But still, I just felt like nobody gave a fuck. And obviously that isn't true. Like, people still watch my videos, you know. But it's just those small things I notice and ask myself and wonder to myself, what am I doing wrong? You know, what am I actually doing wrong? I don't like having this victim mentality. I always want to find a solution. And sometimes it's not even on me, you know. Sometimes it's not even on me. I could honestly be doing like 99% things correctly, but it's still not enough. Like, there might be something else that's sort of keeping the viewers away. And I don't know, bro. It's just been playing in my mind, and I feel like this is something I just want to get on my chest now. I wouldn't be surprised if I talk about it in future videos though, but it's just good to be aware of this. A lot of people don't really talk about the sort of thoughts or mentality that goes into YouTube creation. People always look for the video idea, the editing, all this stuff, which is of course needed. But when it really gets to the detailed thoughts and process you have along the journey, this is why when I get super big, I want to drop a video talking about how to get like 1 million subscribers on YouTube as like a gaming channel or something. And just talk about these specific moments that nobody really talks about, like waking up early before your job to edit a video while you feel like shit. Like, these very like detailed specific parts which resonates probably to someone who was in the exact same situation as you, most likely feeling the exact same too. So yeah, but other than that, it's just pretty much do the same thing. Like, just keep on going. I don't really have much of a choice, you know. I don't really plan to use all the money right now, since the plan was actually to do the 2-year plan. But I was like, I'm kind of doing like a semi version, but with ZA a lot could change. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I really just want to be able to live off of this. I don't know what else to say. I think very often, every single week, what I can do to have this as my full-time job, because of course the videos will help me, you know, generate revenue. Of course, I have my Twitch as well, which helps with that. But even then, I still think to myself, there has to be something else I can do to make money, to be able to do what I want to do and live off of it. Because maybe right now, the AdSense in itself isn't enough for me to live off of, but maybe there could be something else, you know. I don't know. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit, and I just have to keep on going. But now I'm gonna go record that Too Many Times video, and after the Deltarune video I'm working on right now, I'll edit that John, keep that shit scheduled until Alpharad uploads his thing. We upload it and we see how it goes. I don't know when it's gonna upload it, but whenever he does, I'm gonna drop that shit. So it's gonna be one of those videos that's gonna be stored for a while. So yeah, I mean, shit, the road to becoming a GOAT, bro. The road to becoming a GOAT. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next week.